Hi, this is Richard Wheeler coming to you from the remote bunker, the mobile bunker, with Richard Wheeler Works. It's a Twitch stream where I work, and we're still working it out with the technology and me realizing that I need new Wi-Fi. So hang in there. Quality will vary, but we're working on it. Please stand by. We're experiencing technical difficulties. So today's Wednesday, which is my regularly scheduled If I Could See What You See viewing party. Remember, Fridays we're looking at the FBO Forever segment where we try to understand how U.S. government acquisitions and contracting works. But today it's looking at military propaganda and PR. So let's switch over to video here. Let's switch over to YouTube and see what we can see today. So I'm currently logged into my account where I subscribe to a bunch of do I hear? Oh, no. Sorry. So sorry. Hold on. Let me switch accounts. This is the If I Could See What You See YouTube account where I subscribe to a ton of military YouTube channels. Right? So I'm just going over to subscriptions, and this is all stuff that's come up recently. Let's see here. You get different, YouTube is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. If you're trying to use it to do any work, it's the worst. It's clearly not made for that. It's like a casino. It's just meant to suck you in and for you to lose all your time in it and just, watch whatever they force feed you. So trying to use it as a work tool is challenging. So this is the list of all the military units or organizations whose channels I've subscribed to. Some of these are, doing very little, right? The 8e Régiment Parachutiste d'Infanterie Marine de l'Armée Française. They've got 42 videos, not very active, right? Some other because that's a smaller unit, the 43rd Mechaniseerde, I can't pronounce the Dutch as well, brigade's got 3 videos. But if you get down to, and I'm also subscribed here to some channels that are not, they aren't military, but they're like reposters, which I think I mentioned before. So let's see. Okay, the Armed Forces of Jordan, 637 videos. They post a lot. So really just showing you a range here. Army ROTC, 1,236 videos. Great. So that's, I think I'm subscribed to 200 something. It's hard to tell in the YouTube interface. So, sorry, in the desktop interface. You're going to get different results in desktop, in mobile on a phone, in mobile on a tablet. I don't have the cable right now, but I'll get the cable that allows me to stream from an iPhone and an iPad through here, so you can just see different interfaces and what they provide. So the unchangeable default here is that it's just showing me videos from channels to which I subscribe in order that they've been posted, right? The most recent is this one 22 minutes ago from the Ministry of Defense in Colombia. And then I can just scroll down. In the mobile, there's some indication of new activity on channels, so you can do it channel by channel. Here, not so much. If I go to manage, though, if I go to, right, like there's no indication here if there's any new traffic. And by the way, I am in another work stream, which I'll share later, getting, oh, look, it's the new CIA logo, getting smart on using the YouTube API, application program interface, to do some of this stuff in a more automated fashion or with computer assistance. But right now, it's all just manual. So why am I showing this? What am I here? Why do I subscribe all these sites or channels? What I go through here, this is how I see what the new PR is, the new propaganda. Is there anything here that's interesting to work streams I have going on? Or just what do I see here? Because we've got a lot of stuff going on. Small unit ranger tactics, 1 minute, 19 seconds with a bunch of people doing flutter kicks. I'm not interested in that. I don't think there's going to be a lot there. This is, I was talking about Army Fitness. Look at how this terrible file is named. I like watching people get rescued. What's this? Oh, this is like a helicopter rescue. Somebody hanged from a helicopter. That's cool. So the Israeli Defense Forces have multiple. It's one of the most interesting militaries in terms of the amount of multi-language support they have. Some nations, like Canada or Belgium, which are multilingual at a national level, have legal requirements to have different channels with different language support. But the Israelis do it more for propaganda purposes. So you'll see the same video in multiple languages dropped at the same time. Here, their Spanish language channel, their French language channel, and their English language channel. They have a Hebrew channel, they have a Russian channel, they have an Arabic channel. So trying to learn some languages, that might be a useful tool for you. This is probably a Russian sniper. I'm just looking at the optic, and it looks like it may be a Dragonov. This is a night sight. I don't know. Russian stuff isn't that useful for me. Super interesting. A ton of military fitness videos during the pandemic. I've got like a few hundred of them bookmarked. I'm not going to pay attention to that now, though, for current projects. What am I looking for? Remember, I'm looking for things that can help me learn about surveillance and how to conduct surveillance, right? Russian winter operations. Something animated about driving from the German military. Russians using drones. Underwater re-enlistment. All right, that's cool, I guess. All right, nothing today. Let's look at yesterday. So, I'm trying to, like I said, build automated tools. But until then, this is just visual. And this is actually, in this view, not bad, right? To be able to just quickly scan all this stuff and take it all in at a glance. Le Sauval prend ses marques. It's building a French personal care. This looks like Swedish military working dogs. I like military working dogs. I'm gonna save that for later. I'm gonna save that to that list, which is not the If I Could See What You See project, but another list. Or just keep military stuff I think is cool. Yeah, there's a lot of, there's a whole range of stuff, right? Okay, here's a lecture about artificial intelligence from the Sancerre, the French military equivalent to West Point or Sandhurst, French officer military training school. I could get into that. I could watch that maybe. You know. Put that there. Here's South African Defense Forces honoring a musician. Oh, this is interesting. What's this? This is I'm looking. Okay, so I'm looking at this. One here that's active. That's from IDF, Israeli Defense Forces. Just with this illustration of this soldier looking through this optic, this might be relevant to me. So I'm gonna save this to my new videos to review folder. Right, something another lecture from that French military talk. What's this? La Défense édite un guide de bon usage des médias. Yeah, I want to know what that is. That's weird. I mean, you're going to notice if you watch this for more than a minute that I'm kind of into just watching weird stuff. Russian thing about dropping things out of plane. Okay, planes. Yeah, there's a lot here. This French conference. I might get into this, but I'll just go look at one and get it. Compagnie d'engagement Berne, Bataillon de Carabiniers 14. I really like winter stuff. I don't know why. I haven't skied in forever. That's probably what it is. I watch people skiing and okay, here's no, that's dogs getting hurt. I think Guardia Civil is the Spanish, like it's not this National Guard. It's kind of like the gendarmerie in French or the Carabinieri in the Italian military police world. This week, all right, now I'm going back. So you notice most of this stuff isn't useful for me. Some of it I'm interested in, right? But I'm not. It's not helping me. Royal Marines trial new kit. This is all just like, yeah, I'm interested in this for some reasons. When disaster struck in Haiti, I'm interested in this also. I'm interested just personally in disaster relief, so that's going to go in here. IDF has a lot of this stuff because the Israeli Defense Force has a lot of expertise in disaster response, like collapsed buildings, and so they send rescue teams abroad frequently, both for training and for goodwill. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Corrige le Major Gérald. Major Gérald is a YouTube internet sensation from the French Foreign Legion, and this is like the Deuxième Régiment de Dragons, like trolling Major Gérald, trying to get some clickbait there. I'm not going to fall for that. I already watched it, you can see, so I'm not going to fall for it again. 21st Theater System, man, boring. Not a lot of stuff going on here. So this is just, kind of routine maintenance. What do military see in gamers? Esports, controversial topic. I'm going to save that for later because that's something interesting. Combat divers, mine clearance. Yeah, I don't know why I'm interested in that, but I'm interested in that. A lot of this is just like someday maybe I'll find something. Joint Tactical Air Controller, NATO. Nothing there for me. Russian attack helicopters. Russian. I mean, I don't speak any Russian. I don't speak any Greek. So this is all unknowns to me. I mean, this is all just visual. I'm like, is there anything there? Wow. This is super interesting. I mean, for me, I have all sorts of like weird projects I'm into, and I'm interested in videos about how to do things. Like it just explicit instructional videos. And here we have, The PEO Soldier is Program Executive Office. That's an acronym. That there are different PEOs. Program Executive Office. What did I just say? Anyway, this is part of the U.S. military, and these are like organizations that are the ones that make the things or that contract out for the making of things, design the things to get made. PEO Soldier in Natick, Massachusetts, does uniforms, does all the kind of stuff. U.S. Army Soldier Systems Center, Natick, Massachusetts. That's where PEO Soldier is. So I am gonna. I mean, one of the things in my background is that I was a fashion designer for a number of years, and so I'm always interested in stuff having to do with clothing. So Army AGSU, Army General Service uniform is my guess. So this is like tailoring instructions for how to do that. So we're definitely going to save all these to this playlist here. And I'll sew on another video. I'll do some sewing tips, tricks. Maybe I'll just sew for some segments. It's been a while since I've made anything, but it's a great time to do that. So that's super interesting. There's a whole bunch of the United Kingdom Royal Marine Commandos have a whole series of videos about ironing. So, taken together, you could maybe learn how to, tailor and iron your clothes thanks to these military videos. Who knew? Let's see. Gendarmerie Internationale, Fuerzas Militares de Colombia. I don't know who this is because I don't speak or read Arabic. Anyway, but it's about a slaughterhouse. Okay. Gendarmerie. Journée de la coopération franco-allemande. Okay, Allemand. This is a week, so there's a lot more stuff here. And it just reset. Thanks for nothing. All right. Well, let's go look at some video now. We got about 15 minutes left. Let's actually look at one. So I'm going to go to my library. And okay. New videos to review. Go to that playlist. Oh yeah, let's look at that Israeli one and see what was going on there. And if there was anything that was... Oh, wait a second. Is this even... Oh, I haven't been playing videos. That's why. I'm like, is the audio working? Let's see what's up. Exciting music. It's very exciting. So, one of the things so one of the things we can do right now, right, is just, I don't know what this is, but let's go to Google Translate and see if we can figure out what it is, right? Thanks to the internet, we have all these cool tools. Thank you, internet. Sorry, it's technically. Heritage Compass is a new project of the Education and Youth Corps that presents selected battle heritage stories. Straight propaganda. The films that appear on this site include interviews with warriors and incorporate animated clips that further express the battle stories. Each film has a census page that will be used for processing after viewing. That's not... I don't know what that means. Watch the heroic soldiers of the 12th Battalion of the Golani Brigade who prevented terrorists from entering the Kisufim sector. Okay, I need to work on my Hebrew. also every other language on Earth. So this is interviews with former soldiers, and they're, yeah, I mean, this is interesting. This isn't interesting for the project I'm doing. So, move this along. So, after it's here, it could go to download or pass, or videos that haven't downloaded or things with their errors. So this is going to pass. Not interested. Do something with it later. So, all right. Let's see. Auf Stube on Tour. Schusssicher. Elite Soldat. Yeah, this looks good. Is this old though? Yeah, this is from last year. This is one I added, and I wasn't sure if I had. All right, no, hasn't been. Okay, so let's take a look. This is, so Aufstub is, or Stub, let's see if I can get the pronunciation. This is a Bundeswehr, the German army. This is like a running promo, PR, propaganda. So you can see this is number 55. Auf Stube. Okay, Fallschirmjäger 26. Fallschirmjäger are paratroopers, and that's so it's a 26 parachute battalion regiment. I didn't catch the unit of the German army. Okay, auf Stube on Tour. Schusssicher. Elitesoldaten üben Hausarkampf. Hausarkampf. Wir sind diesmal mit den EGB-Kräften, den Fallschirmjägern, mit erweiterter Grundbefähigung beim Hausarkampf dabei. I think this is a shoot house, maybe? Yeah, this, okay. Hausarkampf, yeah. Like house fighting. Yeah, all right. Yeah, this is a shoot house. Oh, but no, there's more. Wait, there's more. All right, here we have some stuff I might be able to use. Not this. Oh, this is interesting. So they're basically showing a whole like raid plan. Like so this is a shot of a soldier who's on Overwatch, right? Who's providing, who's they have a weapon, but they're using the optic to see what's going on and provide coverage for the team that's approaching the building. Hmm. So, stuff to look at here for me is stuff about the camouflage. So I'll go through, I'll download this, I'll take out frames, I'll take out video clips, just the parts where you can see the camouflage, and I'll relate this to like other countries, what they do, other, so there's a whole topic, right, of like weapon camouflage or thing camouflage. Not necessarily your person, right? And it could be a camera, it could be other equipment. So that's useful here. right, to say that.
Das Ganze. Zum Beispiel ein Bewegungsmelder, wenn sich die Truppe an ein Objekt ranführt und man erkennt erst im letzten.
So, this is all in German. I took like a year of German in high school. Um, I know some words now because I've watched so many of these videos, and because it's a limited topic set. I know some vocabulary, but there are options to use online tools where it either links you up with somebody who will transcribe for you. And it's about, last I did it, it was about $2 or $3 a word for non-English transcript. I mean, depending, if you're using people, like just here, just in Los Angeles with English, you can get transcription for about $2 uh, a minute. Sorry, not a word. $2 a minute for clean audio. Well, even messy audio. It's less for clean audio. And so it's a little bit more than that, just the marketplace for other languages. And then additionally, it might be about $1 or $2 to get translation. However, obviously, if you get the transcription in German and throw it into Google Trans and know enough about the subject, you can usually get a good enough translation. So this is just a lot of weapon stuff that I'm not interested in. This is that. Yeah, so, I'll... And this is like, what if you were a sniper? That's this kind of... Now the host is... Oh, look, he has a custom patch. They make a ton of these patches and give these patches to soldiers that they visit. I am guaranteeing. So now we're in this house and they're raiding. So, not a lot. Very little, very little. But, oh, this is interesting, though. Yeah, that's interesting, right? Because you're seeing a little bit of the, not very much, but we got a little bit of the shooter spotter set up here because they're not using any additional, camouflage other than what's the flectarn on their uniform. They're using the building somehow, but because of the slats here between the wood, I can imagine that he's actually just they're just shooting through the openings.
Die Taktik geht natürlich immer vor. Das heißt, sobald wir uns im Kernauftrag hier im Gebäude noch nicht.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that was good. Wait a second. Do 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 do. Exciting music. Okay, yeah. So there's a little bit here, not a lot for me. So this is gonna go to videos to download, right? And there we go, right? So that's a half hour. You could but I have more than 200, 344 in this list, and it's going to take a while to go through all this. So of course it would take less if I wasn't narrating, but it's a minute, to pull this out. And then, what I should do each time I look at something is look down here at what's suggested. One of the reasons I keep so many YouTube playlists is actually because it helps influence the algo. It helps connect the dots and gives me things later. I found a ton of I got into Russian sniper video content on YouTube just by the related section over here, and it was not because I knew how to search for the word for sniper in Russian. I think I do now. It's somewhere in my notes. So the 360 video, a lot of that now, which is cool, I guess. And but a lot of this is just crap. Like military geek out stuff. I know you're like, isn't that what? How's that different from what? So this is interesting, like Weltnachrichtensender, right? This is a news program. So it's good to look at these too because they get different access. They shoot things differently, video wise. I mean, but I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'll look at that actually. Okay, where was that? Save to playlist. Both these places. And open something. Yeah, that looks fun. I want to be outside. Airsoft. I have a whole nother set of stuff about, the world of airsoft and, because that's a community that pays a lot of attention to military kit and military operations. Fallschirmjäger der Bundeswehr in Freifallsprung. Not really interested in parachute operations. Jagdkommando Waffen. I'm not really interested in that. MiG-Flug. Okay. Aufstube, German Navy boarding team. That's pretty cool, actually. I think I've seen that one, but that's like... So what I may go do also is just go through the whole Aufstube, but I mean, that's... Night operations. Yeah, cool, right? If you want to get a bunch of night vision stuff. Kampfschwimmer. All right. I'm not seeing Pioneer unter Hochspannung. Yeah, German army is actually really good about posting retro content, classics. So you get a bunch of like German army stuff from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Good throwback stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Right? Because nothing here is jumping out in terms of. This is all just like generic mill stuff, and some of it's interesting. Oh yeah, 2017 European Best Sniper Squad competition. This is a video of people shooting guns. Right. Well, there we have it. That's been a half an hour of me working. Tune in again Friday when we look at some government acquisitions, maybe some other video stuff actually, because I might be going back to looking at subterranean or underground operations, and I think I might have a playlist somewhere or a bookmark file of like a bunch of tunnels between Israel and the occupied territories. So see how many of those are still active, see if there's anything interesting there. That's all we have for today. Thanks for joining me. I'll put a link in the description. I'm also loading these up to YouTube, so if you haven't caught previous episodes or have to fall out for a while, you'll be able to catch content there. Thanks. See you Friday.